a shelter among the trees in a Minnesota snowstorm in March. Yeah. A question for you. What do you do when it feels like winter in your life, in your soul? Well, this might be the only sermon being preached in a Minnesota snowstorm in March. It feels a little unfair, doesn't it? Just when you start thinking about spring, too, right? Winter says, not so fast. But maybe, actually, that's a pretty good sermon in and of itself. It was the French philosopher Albert Camus who once wrote, "In the midst of winter, I found within me an invincible summer." People often hear that as a metaphor for resilience, that even when life feels cold, dark, difficult, there can still be something inside of us that refuses to freeze over. Something that winter cannot freeze. What is it? Hope, isn't it? And think about your own life for a moment. How much have you already faced? All the hard seasons, the losses, the worries, the winters, the disappointments, the challenges. And yet here you are. Here you are. You made it through. You made it through things that you once thought might break you or destroy you even, huh? That's resilience, isn't it? That's the invincible summer, isn't it? It's winter, but spring is coming? Or it's winter, but spring is coming. And that's the Christian story that goes even further, doesn't it? Because maybe that invincible summer isn't just inside us. Maybe it's the life of God planted within us and that we already have within, and God's presence and promises in us, huh? The life Jesus said could never be taken away. The hope that's always there, the peace that's always there, the joy that's always there, even under the deadness of winter, it's there. And that's the rhythm of faith, isn't it? It's always sounded like this, hasn't it? Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. It's Friday, but Sunday's a coming. There's a cross, but there's an empty tomb as well. And standing here today in a snowstorm, it might look like winter everywhere, and it might feel like winter everywhere in your life. But underneath the snow, the trouble, the cold, the hardness, something is still about to wake up and come alive again if we'd let it, huh? Just like there is in you, that hope. So something new is coming. Something is already growing. Something is already warming. Something is quietly getting ready. So it feels like winter now, but hold on, because this too shall pass, and we can be, if we choose to be, always be warmed by the presence of God's love, God's peace, God's promises. Hold on. Trust, because somewhere inside you and deeper still in the life of God within you, there is an invincible summer. The eternal summer of His presence and of His peace and His promise. And sometimes hope doesn't look dramatic, huh? Sometimes it simply looks like taking the next step, breathing the next breath, and trusting that God is still at work, even when we can't see it. There's hope still underneath what feels like deadness, the hope of life that's still flowing and the hope of life now. Just like spring under the snow, huh? Life dormant, feels like deadness, the hope of His promise, His presence of God, the presence of God in all of life changes and troubles, and the warmth of His love, His springtime love and summer love, even in the midst of winter. So hope, keep on hoping. Hope, even in winter, even now, even here. God is and is in you. May that bring you some hope today, no matter what you're facing. Yes. Until next time, God's love, God's joy, God's peace to you. Take care.